STRK, that's the one that even had a bump recently when all of a sudden it looked like MicroStrategy started to take off. People started buying STRK because it has that built-in call option to it. STRD, that's the one that's been a little bit disappointing, but at the same time, it pays out a 10% dividend. And right now, the effective yield is more like 13 or 14% or 12 or 13% because it's trading right around $80, 78 to be exact. So you can buy more than one share for $100, right? You're buying a little bit more than one share. STRC though, this is the one that I kind of live by. Look at this, guys. I zoomed out like this on purpose. When you zoom in, it's like, oh, look at all this variability. But when you zoom out, it's really flatlined right at 100. Every day that this sucker stays at $100 or more, MicroStrategy has been tapping the ATM. And when they tap the ATM of STRC, they're not having to sell as many common shares of MicroStrategy stock. See where I'm going with this? Yes, they have the dividend obligation, but they also have billions of dollars, a couple $1 billion in cash to be able to pay out all the dividends on all of these for the next 2 years. So that part's already covered. So those dollars worth of STRC, I think this last week it was over, $300 million worth of STRC that they sold. That transmuted straight onto the balance sheet. I think it was 311 to be exact, but that transmuted straight onto the balance sheet as more Bitcoin. They bought almost 18,000 Bitcoin this last week. STRC did. There's people that are like, I don't understand how this works or why it works that way. Here's the deal. They're literally stripping the volatility off of Bitcoin. They, Michael Saylor and the team over at MicroStrategy know that Bitcoin, generally speaking, will go up when priced in US dollars over the course of 5, 10, 15, 20 years. There's going to be a tremendous amount of volatility there. Sometimes it's as high as $125,000. Sometimes it's as low as $60,000. And along the way, with all that variability, they're stripping that volatility off and paying you a yield, in this case, 11.5% or about 95 cents per share per month right now. Go try to find that anywhere. You cannot find that kind of fixed income product anywhere else. Next best might be like a preferred stock of something like Boeing, where they're selling it to go buy more airplanes that'll fall out of the sky. And instead, STRC is selling preferred shares, not to go buy more airplanes, not to go buy more parts, not to go invest in R&D and all that, to go buy Bitcoin, which goes up and to the right. And they turn around and they give you double what a lot of those other preferreds are giving you. They give you triple what you could get in a high yield savings account. They're barely 4%. Same thing with T-bills. Same thing with all that.
Gdinero, coach of the trade, stacking that green. T at Tuesday, Money Monday, living the dream. Options popping, Bitcoin rocket, Tesla on fleet. Join the community, gdinerocoaching.com.